Good morning, students. Once again, you are most welcome in our English class. Today, we are going to learn in skill writing expansion of idea. What is that expansion of idea? How we are going to write it? What things we have to remember to writing the expansion of idea? The all things we are going to learn. Before that, a brief information regarding in expansion of idea. Means if we have a specific line or proverb or any quote, we should be expand that. Our view we have to express with a clear message that we have to write by ourselves. That is called expansion of idea. Now learn in detail how we are going to write if we have a question of that same. Expansion of idea. Expansion of idea is an expansion of a proverb, slogan or quote and is simple and straightforward. Whenever we have any other proverb or slogan or quote that we have to write our own idea regarding that proverb or the slogan or the quote in the simple and straightforward way. The things we have to remember regarding this required reading and comprehending the given topic. That should be the same. We should need to read that and comprehend that topic. The second, elaborate it not more than 110 words. It could be convenience like 110 words. It could not be so lengthy or so small. Means it is properly accurate like the 110 around words we should be write. It is not compulsory just we should write 110. It could be 112, 110 or 100, 90. It could be anything. Maximum 110 try to write within that. Now here we have it involve 5 steps, 5 easy steps. By using these 5 steps we should make easy to write expansion of idea. What is that? The first one is understand the symbol of the words in the proverb. Suppose we have any other proverb. What is the symbol of that proverb? We have to understand it first. Then only it is possible to us to express our own view regarding that proverb. The second one is substitute the meaning of the main idea or the proverb. Now, what is the proper the meaning of that idea or the proverb? We have to substitute it in our paragraph. The third one is look for an example to support your topic. Whatever the topic we have, we should be express that topic with the help of example. As because an example helps the people to get to understand the things, the topics easiest way. So always try to give the example to support your topic. The next one is look for similar proverbs or ideas conveying the same message. And also we have to give the similar proverbs or the ideas that conveying the same message. That is most easier to get the idea what we are telling about that. And at the last, sum up the paragraph. And always we should be sum up the paragraph. We should not like the incomplete paragraph. We have to close that paragraph with a statement, proper statement. The same thing, sum up the paragraph. Now, along with these 5 easy steps, few more points to remember to make an effective expansion of idea of writing the paragraph. Let's see what they are. So here we have the point to remember. The first one, do not start with the meaning of proverb is like that. Like a small kid of the junior, senior or the first standard, they are writing the meaning of that. So we should never start like that. The meaning of the proverb is. It's create the bad impact regarding the paragraphs. As we all know, the first impact should be better always. The second one, avoid the use of I and you. Always avoid this I and you, as because whenever you are expanding the view, your own opinion, at that time you are considering the every people in that. So never write that I and you, means try to avoid it. Think well, express your view clearly. Think clearly and well regarding the proverb or the idea what you have, and try to express your view clearly, means the message should be clearly reach to the listener or those who are reading that. And at the last, be creative. Always the creation should be looks in your paragraphs, so that is most important. So these are the things what we have to remember to writing the expansion of paragraph, expansion of idea. As we learn that in the expansion of idea we should have whether slogan, whether idea, whether we can say a quote or anything else. We have to express our own opinion, own view clearly. We should be creating the conveying the message regarding that. For that, here we have an example. Cut you coat according to your cloth. It is a proverb which is saying that always we have to do according to our resource. If we have a specific quantity of the cloth, so we have to make the coat regarding that cloth only. It is not possible to get the bigger than that size what we have the cloth in our hand. Or we can say always do the preparation before doing the practical things. The people those who are making the planning for that always getting the success. Or we can say expand that much of the income what you have. The people those who are expending more than what they are getting, they are earning. Earlier, they very soon they are fall in troubles. So remember that always we have to do any of the work, any of the things what we want to plan, what we want to do regarding the resources what we have. If I have the resource of 100 rupees, so I should never expand the 110 rupees. It could be always less than 90. Then only we will get the success. If you are not planning for that, we are not doing like that, then very soon we are getting the trouble. So these things are the message conveyed by this proverb. Now see, we are going to learn how we are going to write these paragraphs in an expansion of idea. So let's see. Cut you coat according to your cloth. As I said, we should never start like the meaning of the proverb is. So how we are going to start it? Like that. This proverb advises. This proverb advises. What is advises? To cut and stitch. To cut and stitch what? The coat according to the cloth available in hand. This way we have to start our paragraph. It also wants that the size of the coat should not exceed the piece of the cloth in hand. It means it also wants that. What is warning that the size of the coat should not exceed the piece of the cloth what we had in a hand. The cloth should be the same, so we should not getting that we have to stitch the maximum size of that coat. The cloth will remain same, so we have to keep that in our mind. Or we can say or else the cloth will be wasted, as it would be impossible to stitch something bigger the what the cloth parades. And the next line, what we have to write? It is necessary. Why it could be necessary? It is necessary for everyone. What is necessary for everyone? To make a proper plan before one begins to put any task into practice. Means whatever we want to do in a practical, we have to do a planning for that first. Then only you are getting a successful result. A person who spends more than his income will soon fall into trouble. If you are not thinking about our income and we are expanding much more money, so definitely very soon we will fall in the trouble. So he has to face financial problems and hardships, and thereby mental agony. So this proverb what it says, this proverb instructs us. What is instructed? To live within our means, and resources. What we have the resource, according to that only we have to do the expansion of the things. Those who do not know now to make both ends meets with suffer a lot of and their lives and would become miserable. So because of that we have to take care of that things. Now we have to change the paragraph. If one does something without knowing his limitations, without knowing his limitations, so what will going to happen? He will soon repeat his action. Means always we have to take care of our limitations. If a person spends more than his income, so what will going to happen? He will have to fall in some trouble. Yes, so the proverb explains that what the proverb explains, we should spend according to our income and available resources. Then only we are getting a successful result. So this way we have to expand the idea regarding the proverb what we have. You can see like we are written, cut you coat according to your cloth. It could be like a small paragraph. We should like write 2 paragraphs within that, and that should change, we know very well, and the things should be clear what we want to express our own view regarding that. So this way we have to write a paragraph according to the quote or the proverb or the slogan what we have. So the same way here we have one more topic, a proverb, no gains without pains. You should be expand your own opinion, your own view, like the paragraphs what we did today in our today's video. You have to write it and submit it in your group. In the next video, the next concept we will soon continue. Till that, thank you so much.